What's up, guys? It's Wolfgang back here at Killerfinds with another Dorkfish review, and today we've got the Transformers MPG, Soundwave, and Condor. Let's get into it. Now, as always, we start with the box and accessories, so let's go ahead and jump into this. Starting with the box, no window, but you do have an excellent shot of the product inside. You have Soundwave and Condor right there, and Soundwave transformed, as well as Condor transformed and inside of him. Now, shifting to the side, you've got the transformed version again. On the back, all sorts of product placement stuff you need to know. Of course, it is in Japanese, so you're not going to be able to read it unless you read Japanese. On this side, you've got Soundwave and Condor again, and then a little bit of this on the top, and that's really all there is to this figure. So let's just crack the box and get into it. All right, and here it is out of the package, and my God, is it an amazing looking figure, accurate to the G1 style as it should be. Comes with a lot of good stuff. You can see, obviously, the cassette tape already in cassette tape mode. You've got his weapon up top. You even get your transforming pamphlet, the character card. Let me bring that in. The character card. And then these cool schematics and I believe stickers for it. And I'm super happy with that. A lot of cool stuff in the package, but that's it out of the box. Now let's get it out of the plastic and check the figure out. All right, and out of the box, I can tell you this figure already feels like a premium figure. I can tell you from design and from what I've watched, I love Soundwave. My favorite iteration is Transformers Prime. I know this is G1. I love how he looks. No cheapness in the plastic. He's got a weight to him. A great look. I love the metallic parts that they did. I love all of the little things he came with, which we'll talk about. I wanted to get a close-up on these schematic cards that I believe will fit in the boxes and everything. You've got a second one, and this is a kind of blueprint-esque schematic card, which I love. That is such a cool add-on. And then you've got two character cards. The first one looks great, and then on the back, some information. Again, in another language, so can't tell you what it says, but I can tell you these cards look amazing. So we're going to go ahead and show you that right there. And yeah, great stuff. Now, I did have to look and see what a few of these parts were because I wasn't certain. You've got your sheet here, and on it, I'll get some close-ups so that you can see. It tells you, if you can read it, what all the parts are. Get it in there. You've got your gun right here, which shifts out. So if you see that, and I'm not going to show you the whole thing for transforming. I will just transform it on my own. Just thought I'd show you this right quick because I missed one step. When you pull the tube out, you flip the barrel down, and then you've got to pull the rest of the way out, and now you have the full gun. This part attaches to the back. I think it's like a jetpack of some kind. I'm not really certain, but the way it's designed, it makes me feel like it's a jetpack. I'm not really certain at all. I know this is kind of like the grid that can go on the front of the chest. And then I saw these clear boxes. I think these have to do with the releasing of the cassette tape and making it look like it's coming out of his chest, I think. I'm not 100% certain, but they're cool. And then you've got the cassette tape, and it's so cool. You've got this little cassette tape case for Condor. It's awesome. I actually really liked it a lot. It's a cool little piece. And then Condor himself looks fantastic. So you got all these pieces look amazing. I am super happy with how he looks. Aesthetically speaking, and we'll go ahead and cover aesthetics. This figure looks great all the way around. Let me just bring this camera in. Boom, and he is great. Look at the details, the chrome, the button clicks it right open. You can put Condor in him. Get that in there. Boom, closes, and it shines through just perfectly. I love how that looks. All the way around. You've got details, you've got striping, you've got the back. Now the back could probably use a little more paint overall. I'm doing this a little differently from how I normally do them, but we're going to go ahead and look at articulation, and then we'll look at the figures in their other modes. So let's go ahead and jump into articulation. All right, and due to the nature of the setup we've got going on here today, I'm going to have to be behind the counter to actually show you this. But his head, which clicks there, looks up and down a pretty, here, we'll turn the camera this way, pretty decent amount. Doesn't really look down, looks up just fine. Got your twist there. No real lean or rock, but that's fine. You've got your shoulder here, and then it goes up and around. Bicep, elbow, double jointed. Look at that, pretty cool. And for his wrist articulation, it spins, no real pin and hinge. You've got a little bit of give there. And the fingers pull out, do be careful. But they open with the trigger finger there. That's separate from the rest of the fingers. So yeah, you got that right there going. You can, again, press this on the shoulder. Boom, opens up for the cassette tape, which I like a lot. You've got twists at the waist. No real ball joint is what it is. With the nature of these needing to be able to transform, you can kick out pretty far. You can kick up really far. That's really good. You've got not really a thigh cut per se. You've got a swivel at the joint here, at the ball joint, and then a swivel at the knee. And then your knee bends that far back. And then you've got ankle can kind of turn, but not really. Not a lot of back and forth on them. So not a lot of ankle articulation. Where these guys sacrifice articulation, by the way, and these buttons, by the way, they play. These play. These are great. I love that. But where they sacrifice articulation in a figure like this, they make up for in what he can do. I mean, just little things like you can turn that and click this up and down, and that's all going to be applicable to his transformed mode, the boombox mode. But by God, this figure is great for what he can do. I love it. Now that we've looked at his articulation here, let's look at Condor transformed. All right, and here is Condor transformed, and bringing him in, he looks fantastic. I like the Decepticons on the wings. Really good. Super happy with that. And, of course, you've got a little bit of movement in the wings, but not a lot. You've got some head movement. Not a crazy amount there either. And then for legs, it's really going to be side to side. Nothing crazy for him. Condor is a fun little accessory-esque piece, even an important one. But without the transformation of Soundwave here, Condor's other transformation, his other mode, doesn't matter. So let's go ahead and show off Soundwave transformed. Eureka! I figured it out. I'm smarter than this toy. Not. There we go. Oh, popped out. And boom, there he is, transformed, and he looks fantastic. I love all the little things that you can do with this figure. I mean, obviously the button, it opens up the chest so that you can put Condor in him. And you've got the buttons right here, the rewind and fast forward, both press in. You can actually press the buttons, which is so cool. On this side, you've got your little switch there. And you got your up and down switch here. Left and right. You even have the audio jack. This thing is so freaking cool. Shaped like this and looking like this. I love him. I think it looks great. Yeah, I couldn't ask for more. Let's go ahead and shift Condor right back. And we're going to go ahead and put him in there just so you can see it with Condor inside. And there he is with Condor in the chest, and I love it. It looks amazing. Super stoked to have this figure around. Such a cool look. Very, very happy with it. Very happy indeed. Pops, there you go. So let's go ahead and jump into size comparisons just to give you a little bit of scale idea with other lines. All right, and here we go. For a size comparison, I don't have a lot to compare with him, especially in the Transformers world, but I do have my Mondo 112 Skeletor and the 2003 Super 7 Shredder. And yes, Transformers should be typically bigger than this, but It's not horrible. I don't mind it. Transformers aren't meant to scale with a lot of other lines. They scale with themselves internally. But I just wanted to show it off so you knew what it would look like. Now, let's get to the ending thoughts. All right, and bringing this review to an end, I will say I adore this figure. I think he looks great. He feels great. The joints hold tight. Transformation was a little tricky to figure out. I don't typically handle a lot of Transformers, so, and the instructions are not in English, so there's a couple of small things like pulling the legs down or popping them in a certain way, or setting how the play button sits properly in its area. But otherwise, super simple, super cool, looks amazing. I think this figure is a win. And the only way you're going to win this figure is by coming down and shopping at Killerfinds in Hiram, Georgia. That's right, my guys here at Killerfinds, they got the hookup for these and so many other killer figures, Transformers, and other lines. So guys, come check them out while you have the opportunity. And thank you for watching this video. Comment down below what your favorite Transformer or Transformer line is, and we will catch you guys on the flip. Later, guys. I'm out.